Today I am here to show you another darling wig from the Rene of Paris Muse collection. They just launched some new styles. Today I'm going to show you Dazzling Waves. She is darling, she is affordable, and she has great cap features, including a very realistic lace front. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook. I am partnering with Rene of Paris to bring you this review. They sent me Dazzling Waves so that I could show all my wig sisters, and I am so excited about this launch because they have some darling styles available, and the Muse collection is generally considered a more budget-friendly collection. Now, these aren't Amazon wig prices, but still really affordable because look at this lace front. We're just going to start because that is such the star of the show. There's the lace, and look at how incredibly realistic that looks. The beauty of a lace front like this is you can wear the hair off your face. You can pull it up in clips. The wind can blow it, and it's going to look like it's growing straight out of your scalp, and nobody is going to know that you have a wig on your head. And oftentimes, the cap features available on this collection come with a really high price point, but not the Muse collection. I'm so excited about that. Let's take a look at this one from all sides. You can see she has just a little bit of a messy tousled wave and a lot of layers. Very, very layered piece. Now, one thing to be aware of when it comes to the Muse collection is this is generally known as more of a fashion collection, which means that it's a little bit more limited when it comes to color choices. There aren't as many colors available in this collection, and quite a few of the colors are considered fashion colors. This is in the color Marble Brown. I talk about color at the end of my videos, and I always timestamp the major segments in the description box. So if you're only here to see color, you can skip ahead by dropping down the description below, going to the timestamps, and clicking on the one for color. But I do like to say that because I know a lot of my wig sisters aren't necessarily into the super fashion colors, and so you're looking at this thinking, oh my gosh, I love it. Know that it's a little bit more limited when it comes to color. Marble Brown is a great auburn brunette. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but let me just show you. So we've got a left mono part, and then again, one more look at that lace front because it's so good. Now, I had mentioned that this is a really good price point for the cap features that it contains. And this is what I'm talking about. First of all, look at that left mono part. It is really wide, so you actually have a fair amount of space to part on the left side of your head. We have extended lace. Very unheard of at this price point. Amazing lace front, extended lace that goes ear tab to ear tab. So when you tuck the hair behind your ear, you don't have a little transition line right there. We have ear tabs, soft ear tabs with bendable stays, an extended nape, and then we've got bra strap adjusters that kind of pull like a bra strap, and then the rest of the wig is open wefted. This wig does not have traditional permatease. There is no volume up here. It is very, very flat to the head. This is out of the box. I ran a wide tooth comb through this one, and that is all I did to it. So this is how she looks out of the box. Very flat to the head. Now, I looked this one up on a few different websites just to see what they were saying about the specs on this piece, and I noticed that it was listed as having high density. I don't agree with that. Density is tricky because there is no standard for density, so every company sets their own density standards, and high density for one company may not be the same as high density at another company. All I can tell you is this does not have a lot of hair. Look at that ponytail. This is not a heavy density wig in my opinion. I would consider this more of a medium or moderate density, but because it doesn't have permatease, it doesn't seem super full. It doesn't have a lot of volume, and the hair amount, so density sometimes is referring to like how thick the hair is. It's perfect in my opinion. This is not the type of wig that I think would be overwhelming to a new wig wearer. which high density and Permatease can be, I don't think this one will be. So while you might see high density on a website listing, I don't really think this is high density. I think it's more natural appropriate density, and without Permatease you're not getting a lot of volume out of this one. Now if you want to cut bangs in this one, you absolutely can. So it absolutely has enough hair for bangs. Now mine has a bit of a cowlick right here where it's parting. So when I try to pull the bangs down, it may want to pop up where that cowlick is. This wig is made with heat-friendly synthetic fibers that are now stuck completely to my lip gloss, which means that you can take traditional heat tools to this wig. So if you wanted to cut bangs into this one, and it doesn't want to lay flat, if you have a little bit of a cowlick at the part like mine has, you can use any hot tool. I personally would like to use a hot comb or sometimes a hot airbrush to get the bangs to lay right in the front. A hot comb is also really great for getting lift in the front. So if this one doesn't have enough lift for you and you want more of a cowlick, you can actually use a hot comb to get some lift in the front, and it works like a charm. I have some videos showing how to do that. I have videos showing how I like to pluck the part line. You know, I haven't studied this one super close. I think the part is pretty good. I actually like to see down to cap when I have a wig with a mono top or a mono part, so I do pluck the part line on a lot of my wigs. I think it helps with realism, but that's me. As someone who's had thin hair her whole life, you could always see my part. But if that's not you, you may not need to do anything at all to this one. It might be perfect for you out of the box, but I'll put some videos below to help just in case. And one of the really great benefits of heat-friendly fibers, lack of shine. This wig is not shiny. I think it looks really natural and like healthy hair, but it doesn't have a shine to it like regular synthetic sometimes can. And I do think heat-friendly fibers feel really realistic. So to me, the density, the fibers, the lace front, everything about this screams, this is your hair. So I think it's a really realistic looking wig and at a really good price point. I will link this wig below to a website where I can actually save you 30%, which is gonna make this just an unbelievable deal. And you're gonna have flexibility with this one because of the length. If you wanted to wear this in a ponytail, you absolutely could wear this in a ponytail. You could throw it in an updo even. One of my favorite things to do in the summer when it's really hot out is get the hair off my neck and do like a little bit of a twist. And then I like to take a claw clip and clip it up. Now, obviously I'd play with it more. I'd make sure it looked really realistic. And I have a video showing you how I do that, so I'll link that below as well. If there's one thing you can always count on in my videos is that there are going to be tips and tricks videos linked in the description to help you whether this wig is for you or not. Those videos can help you regardless of what wig you decide to wear. We've made it to color. Marble brown is, to me, a gorgeous auburn. Now the description of this color says all-purpose dependable brown tone. It's a perfect mixture of warm dark brown and medium golden blonde. To me, this is more of an auburn than it is a brown. I think these highlights really are super warm and they look more auburn, like a light auburn to me, versus a golden blonde. And the auburn tones in this one are blended really well. So while you do have some visible highlights, as you can see right here, it's also really well blended. So it's like the low lights are a dark brown, but there's so much of that kind of auburn tone that it does definitely give an auburn feel to the entire color. And there is no rooting on this, so it's not like you've got darker rooting and then you go into the auburn. It goes all the way up to the top. Very warm color. I don't think this color is for you if you don't like reds. If you don't like to wear auburns, you don't like to wear reds, this one really isn't the right one for you. It's not ashy at all, but it's also not blonde. So if you're a brunette who struggles with blonde, I'm not really seeing the blonde in this one. It's really pretty, but we'll go outside so you can see this outside. It is going to tone it down some. It won't look quite as red outside as it does inside, and that's just how color works. I hope this helped you guys. I'm really thrilled with this one. She's really darling. If you decide to try her, I would love to hear what you think. See you soon. Here is this gorgeous marble brown. So my husband and I are taking a trip for our 15th wedding anniversary. And I'm really debating about taking this one. It's just so perfect for throw and go, casual, not trying too hard. I think it would be great under a sun hat at the pool. There you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.